Welcome everyone to Center of Light Foundation. Katie, is the balance okay? So, Center of Light Foundation, the torch, a torch. It does not distinguish your flame to lift someone else up. It does not. Dana gives me a big old thumbie and a yay yay. Thank you, Dana. So, if it does not diminish your fire to help someone else climb a little higher, why not inspire and aspire to that level, rather that reality, that principality? It's a beautiful statement. It's a beautiful lift. It's a beautiful love. It's a beautiful gift, and it belongs to you, me, and the we of it all. Confidence is what we're speaking about tonight, or the lack of. It doesn't hurt. In fact, all it can do is help people build their confidence. And I want to say thank you to Dr. Katie Camara. I sent her an inbox a little earlier today. I'm looking for a show topic. I've done so many I can't keep. She said confidence. I said, how awesome is that? Perfect, right on point. It will require confidence. To survive, more so, rather thrive in this period. This period of no period, this time of no time. It's time. You're going to have to, it's going to require you stepping sure-footedly on the earth. Walk softly on the earth, but step sure-footedly, confidently into your power. This second, this minute, this hour. Let it devour you. I know it sounds a little weird in regards to letting something eat you alive. Let's examine those words. Eat, sustenance, manna, nutrition. You, me, alive, confidence, step into your power. Without it, nothing happens. Things happen, it's karmic, but nothing happens in the sense that in your favor, in your flavor. Welcome to Flavor Town. Dana would appreciate that one. Welcome to Flavor Town, Guy Fieri. So tonight we're speaking about confidence. More so, the lack thereof. Step into your power. You're stepping anyway. Put on your spiritual boots and get to step with pep. Up level up. Get in there and make a sandwich. If you're gonna make a sandwich, god dang it, put some cheese on it and some mayonnaise, extra mayonnaise. Put whatever on your sandwich that you want and eat that sandwich with all kind of deliciousness and go, oh my God, I love this spiritual confident sandwich. Man-witch, woman-witch, you witch, you. It's really not just doing something. I get it. Some people are introverts, and I wasn't trying to make fun, but it was a explanation, a picture, image of, instead of just giddying all around and dabbling, you can be a dabbler all you want, and you will get dabbler results. But when you step, make sure you jump into the hunt with all you got. All tenacity, all fervor, all muster, all courage. It really comes down to courage. 2023 is upon us. It's knocking at the door. I'm coming in, baby, that's for sure. It's time to get right with baby Jesus. Om Sri Sai Ram Guru Deva Datta. Pour your liquid love, light, and grace into me. I'm asking because I gotta do a number on me that I lose myself so much I don't know who I thought I was. Are you conscious of your speaking? If not, you are just talking. When you pray to God for yourself, be willing to fall into your ignorance to be found in the truth. Definition of confidence. Confidence is a state of being. Clear-headed, either that a hypothesis or prediction is correct, or that a chosen course of action is the best and or most effective. Confidence comes from a Latin word, fidere, which means to trust. Oh my dear Lord. Therefore, having self-confidence is having trust in one's self. Katie Camara earlier today, after she gave me this show topic possibility, sent a little tidbit, a little quote shortly after that. What we lack, step into power. The rest follows. What we lack, step into power. The rest follows. I get it. When something is about to transpire or potentially can transpire, you have an audition today. You musician, you're whatever you that is of the arts. I'm using the arts because it's most applicable in this way to explain. You know you can sing very good. Everybody's told you that all of your life. But tonight you're on The Voice or American Idol. Talk about level up or ratchet up, like Katie said. There's some butterflies moving in that tummy, in that stomach. You step into that level of a playing field and don't step sure-footedly. It's going to be one hell of a disaster because such a person has not yet mastered to know your craft. What is your craft? It's you. You are your craft. You witch. You are a witch. Witch can choose to tap into the magic of yourself. You are a sorcerer. You came from the source. God, the love of the entire universe. That's what holds and creates everything and keeps it in place for eternity. So in this way, God is the source. And in this way, don't get upset and freak out. In this way, you are a sorcerer, as a child of the living light. As you craft, which you can choose to do. But it requires confidence. You play musical, you may be a great guitar player. At least a good one. Really good. But you're standing next to your idol, even if it's a local musician. For example, Josh Haynes in Memphis. No joke. Guitar player for a band I was with for 6 years. And still play with Josh as a hired gun. This boy is ridiculous as a guitar player. And even though you might be a really good guitar player, if Josh is watching over you, not watching over you to judge you, but just listening to you play, it gets a little nerving. And therefore, those notes that you want to so nail to impress turns into a mess of non-confidence. Because we're not stepping sure-footedly. We're not believing in ourselves. life will go south really quick in the form of what you're wanting. It's daunting and haunting, I understand. What is confidence? Or lack of? Confidence is, let's do it. Let's jump out of this perfectly good airplane. The chute is going to open. Non-confidence looks like I've been wanting to go skydiving and the door opens and I want to jump out of this plane, but there's no hoping that the chute will open because I am scared to death versus jumping into life in the exhilaration of possibly dying physically, mentally, emotionally, and definitely not spiritually. It'll feel like that. It'll feel like a kick in your spirit, but spiritually you're going to always exist. So it is an illuminating factor. There's this beautiful story of this man in his 80s, and he had cancer, and he always wanted to go skydiving. He said, what the hell? Might as well do it now. And he was meant to die, diagnosed to say, you're out of here. So he decided to go skydiving. What's the worst that can happen? He's gonna die? Turns out he got so exhilarated, it brought him to life. And he started doing it ongoingly, as much as he could, according to his funds or whatever this. And in his exhilaration, in his confidence to continue to skydive, he found his life and he cured himself of cancer. But it requires to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, to step where you never thought of stepping with pep. Salt and pepper it's going to take. The spice of life. You are the spice. Confidence. You may have been kicked down your whole life, beat down, told God knows what, God knows when, God knows who, God knows why, and it ain't you. That hurts. Tonight is Center of Light Confidence. Step into your power. It's here every second, every minute, every hour, and forever will be. It is a choice. You may not know how to step. That's okay. You can always contact me. You can read books on confidence. You can go to YouTube, Google. It has everything. Katie Camara says, the tortoise mindset, how slow and steady wins the race of life. How delicious is that? The story about the tortoise and the hare. The story provides a good lesson on avoiding overconfidence and practicing persistence. Persistence it's the beginning of confidence. You start something and then you take it on a little more each time. You get into a groove and there's a momentum behind you like a train. Whoo, whoo, all aboard. You got to jump on board. The next thing you know, it becomes default, second nature, automatic pilot. But you got to begin to fly the plane, or at least be willing to jump out of it. Confidence is real power. False confidence is still real power. You're just not getting what you want because you are blinded by what you think is real power. It's part of the growing process, that's for sure. Don't be so hard on yourself about it. Just see it, move on. Integrate, put it on the shelf, honor your trophy, that how it served you, how you came out first place in your own life. Welcome to Center of Light tonight. We are speaking about confidence. Step into power. Hello, Kelly Bauman. Kelly Bauman Put this music on real quick. I got something to share with you, Kelly. It's got that enigma groove, right? You are an enigma. Thumbprint, snowflake. I'm gonna chill on this for a second. On Sri Saram Guru Devadatta. Kelly Bowen, today, when I was fashioning this presentation, I thought of you greatly. In fact, what you've been sharing with me about what's happening in your life when I was putting this presentation together is so Kelly Bauman inspired. And I'm glad you showed up. And you showed up exactly at the right time. That's divinely delicious. Scrumdiddlyicious. I know. That wonky space you're in. I'm not saying you don't have confidence, but it appears to me that you can use some leverage, a level up in that department. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm trying to call you in. I love you. You are important to me. Very important to me. As important as anything else or anyone could ever be. Understand that. I feel you. I've been there. It can bring us down. Not knowing which direction to go. So unsure-footedly. You owe me nothing, Kelly. You are absolutely welcome. We don't know how to step, especially with pep. I feel you. When I was in that dark night of the soul, all those years ago, I'm not saying in a dark night of the soul, speaking for myself. I know what it feels like. You don't know when, how, or if you can step. But to come out of it, you gotta step and trust that in your stepping, you're pepping up. You don't have to know where you're stepping or how to step or why to step. You have to step. That's the most beautiful landmark, because without the initial step, nothing ever happens. So in such a way, simply stepping is the 50% mark of the journey. You've made the decision. Now you just got to continue to step. Step by step by step by step. You're not losing anything, really. It may feel that way. And I'm not trying to downplay what you're feeling. You're not losing anything. It's God's grace, believe it or not, offering all of us when we're in these places that we sometimes forgot to keep us in ever expansion mode and out of systematic belief. Good grief, people come and go. It will forever be this way. Yo, sis bro. Forever and ever. It's an ongoing, infinite endeavor to always become noble, better than yesterday. To strive, as, so to speak, the work/play. But then we begin to thrive each and every day. This is the way. When I was in that dark night of the soul, for 2 unnecessary years, powerful, miraculous years, brought many tears, but I gained something through it. What did I gain through it? Myself. And I would never want to discard and or throw away what happened all those years ago. It would remove the wisdom I've gleaned from it, that came from it. It's the summit of a mountain, a peak, a wilderness, a forest that I have braved, I have championed. But after 2 years, I woke up one morning simply, went on a date, and it was great. Brought me back into some sort of frame of conscious reference. To whoever you are. You cannot fail. There's no such thing as a lack of progress, process, or process progress. There's no such thing. You can't fail. You might as well step. Can I say that again? Dear Lord, you cannot fail. Even in our unconsciousness, we're stepping forward two. We may come back one. Not really. There's no such thing as lack of progress, process, or process progress. No such thing. Nor are any of you a failure. You are not a failure. It's exactly the complete extreme opposite of what you actually are. That's the point. It's beyond your choice. You have no say in the matter. You are not in control. You are not in control. You, me, we are not in control. So the goal, if there is one, is the journey. The goal is the journey. That's the confidence, to step with confidence when we realize the goal is the journey. It gives us a lift. We're no longer adrift in the unconscious sea, but we float, we lift like a feather on the breath of God. So the end result is, guess what? You win. And when you're ready to win, spin again. Be willing to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. There's no way you can fail. It may take what seems like eons, but there is no way you can fail. And our pseudo nonsense in the head pales in comparison to that which not only belongs to you, it is you. Hence, it's called your birthright. But we have to right ourselves. We have to step. So when life wants to beat us down, because we have been beat down all of our life, you have to step out of it. Any thoughts you have about yourself that is not of the highest ideal contains self-sabotage. So it makes perfectly good sense that one doesn't have the calmness, the muster, the courage to simply move forward. We want to wallow in our pity for a while. And that's cool. I enjoyed wallowing in my pity for a little while. Tonight is Center of Light, confidence, step into power. I'm digging this new music. Definition of confidence: a belief or conviction that an outcome will be favorable or I'm gonna add a word, flavorable. Belief in the certainty of something, basically yourself. Essentially, that's all there is. Belief in the effectiveness of one's own abilities, or in one's flavorable, my addition, acceptance by others, self-confidence. Sure-footed. What is sure-footed? Unlikely to stumble or slip on a slippery slope. That only happens when we get so full of dope, of lack of encouragement, support. Dear Lord, you have been beat down. I get it. I have as well. Not by someone who has a hammer who wants to just smash you in the head. Maybe you are one. It's just unconsciousness from a family, so to speak, curse. What can be worse than that? That when those you think or claim, as we all do, to love you, beat you down, it gives us such a perverted sense of what we think love actually is. So love means I just gotta go kick you in your pants and put you in the dunce corner while you do a dunce dance. And by chance, we try, we cry, we ask why? I'm here to tell you, and not to sell you anything, except you can buy my books. Time to break the family curse cycle. Become the Michael archangel. No matter what the angle is, you have to strip yourself away and step yourself every day. Even with no confidence, you are still creating, and you get the results immediately, don't you? Even in your lack of knowing how to step. When you step with no pep, it's like, oh my God. And then it compounds the issue. Every time I try, why should I try? It all seems like this horrible ongoing lie. Because when I try to find the confidence to step, I get beat down by life itself. It's a cyclical nature of not knowing what is happening. You will need confidence in this time, in this period. You will need not only to survive, you will need to know how to thrive. I will help you because I love you. No matter who you are, I love you. I don't care what you have done, what you're doing. I only want to support you in what I know that you will do. No confidence. You have been told to shut up. Sit down and be quiet. Told you are worthless. Told you are worthless. That you can't do it, or you shouldn't do that. It will never work, so stop trying. Criticize for any reason. Sit over there, be quiet, shut up, stop crying. This could be, honestly, if you truly are one for spiritual development and want to see past life unresolved emotional stuff. Whether you just didn't complete it in the past life as a lesson or as a blessing, I'm a guessing, or that you have imposed this upon other people. What is confidence? Keith Anthony Blanchard, Yanava, in the very near future is going to be a multi-millionaire. Well, that's a fact. not only via my confidence. I know this for a fact, which helps increase my confidence. You, likewise, understand my sibling, my cosmic brother or sister, Mr., Mrs., we got to get business. So when something that validates your work, your commitment to yourself, it gives you a little more confidence, doesn't it? Of course it does. I've just been blessed to have it show up in a very amplified way via Swamiji. And I want to help you, me, people, we. I will help you. Not that you're broken. You may feel that way, but you're not broken. I have a token for you. It's in my pocket as spare change, and it's in there for a reason, because I'm supposed to give you a something. And if you have a quarter in your pocket when I go to Aldi's so I can get a grocery cart, please give it to me. Confidence. What is confidence? It is you just standing up for no reason except because you feel on fire and you want to get higher and aspire. You might need to be inspired, and it's okay. I needed to be inspired. I want to share with you a beautiful soul. It's not another soul apart from you. It's a part of your own soul that you just may not be familiar with, at least for right now. She was a disciple of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Her name is Anandamayi Ma. She became divinely illumined under Satya Sai Baba's tutelage. Divinely illumined, like Swamiji, Jesus, Yeshua, Buddha, Krishna, and Baba itself. Anandamayi Ma. And this is what she has to say. You can see it. It's old, black and white days, late 40s, whatever. You can see the illumination factor in this beautiful avatarship. Oh my God, where did I put it? I didn't change. It's going to take me a second. Give me a second.
12 seconds later.
This is Anandamayi Ma. Dana, heads up. Her message is some severe blow of fate will drive you towards God. This will be but an expression of his, her mercy. However painful, it is by such blows that one learns one's lesson. Your partner leaving you, whoever you are, cheating on you, you losing your this or that, you see, it's not God's wrath or judgment. It's grace. Spirit knows exactly what it will take from our own unconsciousness to put us in a place so we can fall in and expand a space of true divinity. Nothing is ever wrong. Nothing is ever broken, though it may seem that way. And very unspoken, and we choking on a whole bunch of crackers because we can't get enough life water to quench our thirst. Are you a multimillionaire? And I don't mean in denominations. Do you feel rich? Is your life rich and valuable? Do you have dividends in your spiritual bank account? Can you bank on that? So what does non-confidence look like? I can give it to you in a whole bunch of words, but I can give it to you in a pictogram, a picture image. It looks like this. Confidence. No confidence. And you get what you want either way. Either way, ask yourself, what do you want? You may be in a position right now that no matter what, life's calling brought you to a perfectly good Cessna airplane, however many thousands of feet above the earth, above yourself on the earth, above, from a higher perspective, vantage point of view. Now you have to free fall. And believe it or not, after all, it's not so free. It's going to cost something. The death of what you know as yourself. To gain your breath, which is your true self, because your breath is life, life is God, God is breath. Ask yourself, and you're stepping forward with no confidence. Dear Lord, what is it I'm so afraid of and moving forward? The answer will surface immediately if you're quiet enough. I want to do this thing. Why am I so scared? It shows up just like that. Not because you're getting answered by God, because through all the even or odd, the question is the answer. It just requires a conscious mind, a confident mind, a quiet, conscious, confident mind, willing to find that in the question, imbued is the answer. Many people think the question is the cancer because it keeps going on and on and on and on incessantly and never resolving itself. But it requires us to become the evolving itself be. And it requires to step with pep forward in your life. It's going to feel wonky, and the ground is going to appear or seem to shake, rattle, and roll, and or move, and or slip from under you. That is what you want to have happen. Because we've been standing on the same ground for a while. You stand on a certain ground too long in quicksand, and you begin to sink under. Well, there you have it. Step. When there's soft ground, fertile ground even, it's actually fertile. Because as you step confidently or not, you are going to be exalted, or you're going to drop into the sod, the quicksand sod, even or odd. There is no judgment except the one we place upon ourselves. Step forward. Step inward. You step upward. You step forward, and you step toward the newest possibility. You become the new trend. Your life was always trendy. Yeah. This music should drive you as a heartbeat into your space, into your place of divinity. And the angels begin to sing music of the spheres. Om Sri Saram Guru Devadatta. Pour your liquid love, grace, and light into this being. Help me to begin to see in a new way of seeing all that is important, that can mean anything. I ask this of you as you do this with my friends, my family, humanity. I love you beyond measure. Stand into the treasure that you are. If people don't see that, it's not your issue. That's theirs. In fact, what people don't see about you and acknowledge, it's none of your business anyway. So stop making your business other people's business about their not acknowledging and or recognizing you. No being and no thing that has ever been created or can ever be will be any more beautiful than you until you understand that and integrate that. You will never step fully confident. It's beautiful and it stings all at the same time. It's bittersweet. It's a sour treat, I tell you. Treat yourself. Stop being so sour on yourself. There is nothing else. You are doing this to you. We're doing this to we, collectively. We all are either individually and collectively, either sink or swim. But on a whim, if you have such a one, jump. Dear Lord, jump into the beautiful mess that you know is you, even think is you. And what you will discover in such skydiving is a whole bunch of self-high-fiving, a whole bunch of high-vibing. It's going to feel wonky. It's supposed to feel wonky. You can choose not to be the donkey and look like an ass. Fall into your class, step, move, believe, spiritually move, groove yourself. It may sting. Life right now may sting. Find your voice, sing your tune.